Welcome back to Midday. I'm joined now by Mr. Jeffrey Biegel. He's performing tonight with Orchestra Kentucky's On the Town show. Great to have you with me today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, and so you're bringing a brand new piano concerto to the show tonight. Tell me about how awesome it is that you're able to perform this tonight.
Well, it's an interesting story. Great pop composer, singer, songwriter Neil Sedaka was also a Juilliard student before the pop days. And it turned out that we both had the same teacher at Juilliard, only a couple of decades apart. And Neil contacted me about this wonderful new piano concerto that he had just completed, titled Manhattan Intermezzo. And I had a look, I had a listen, I played, and I called him. I said, I love this piece, and I think it has a wonderful future. So we're bringing it here for the first time in Kentucky.
Yeah, this is a premiere for the entire state of Kentucky.
Yes.
And Mr. Sedaka is going to be here
Absolutely.
tonight for the show. How important is that to have him here?
It's an amazing experience for me to be able to play something and the composers in the audience. For the most part, we play music by composers who are no longer with us. So this is a wonderful experience, and for the orchestra and for the audience, because it's of course, he's so famous and so loved and respected. To have him there is in itself a wonderful experience. But because the music is being played by him and he's in the audience to enjoy it is a wonderful experience.
Tell me a little bit about your background. You've been playing the piano for so many years. Tell me a little bit about that.
I started out with classical training and continued on through my teenage years, and then went to the Juilliard School, and then entered competitions, and then began performing. And I kind of went in different avenues, not just the classics, but I've also performed and recorded works that are not always performed by a classical artist. I do Keith Emerson's Piano Concerto and Leroy Anderson's Concerto, and new projects. I've created consortiums of more than 25 orchestras to commission new works by today's best living composers.
Absolutely. And you yourself have a CD coming out soon.
Yes, another one, a Steinway Christmas album. It's a mixture of classical and jazz and my own arrangements. That's coming out on the 27th of the month.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, what all can people expect to hear on that? I know you said, you know, all those different times.
If you love David Foster's Grown Up Christmas List, it's on there. If you like Anne Hampton Callaway's Christmas Lullaby and Auld Lang Syne and Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker and Sleigh Ride.
Oh, the classic.
It's all there.
Stuff that people know.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And some unusual pieces they don't know.
Yeah, definitely. So how excited are you to perform with Orchestra Kentucky for this this show?
Very excited. And we had a rehearsal. They sound dreamy. It's a wonderful orchestra in the hall, and Maestro Reed is fabulous. And it's just to hear the orchestra with me for the first time playing a piece I've only done by myself with the piano part is just an awesome experience.
It adds so much. You know, it totally changes it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. So if people want to contact you, maybe find out more about you or anything, how can they do that?
JeffreyBiegel.com.
Okay.
And of course, OrchestraKentucky.com, NeilSedaka.com. So we have everything online now so people could enjoy.
Absolutely. And you're performing with there's a lot of other great performers playing tonight.
Yes.
You know, who all are you going to be playing with?
Oh, Steve Lipia is headlining. He's the foremost performing Frank Sinatra's music. He's fantastic.
Yeah,
so I'm looking forward to hearing him.
Yeah, we hope lots of people head out to hear you and everybody else, because this is, this is part of the VIP series and On the Town. Yeah, definitely. So we want people to head out there. Thanks so much for joining me today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Well, no, yeah, and good luck on your performance. I know you've been preparing for a long time. Any performance like this, a lot of practice goes into it.
Absolutely.
Lots of it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll be excited for people to see you. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.